Hello, everyone. So happy to be here again. Welcome to Tableau for Data Analyst. I'm going to copy this link and invite some of my colleagues or friends and students in the other premium group to join us live. So far, if you are listening to me, can you drop hi, 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 so that I know that you are here. All right, Chisom, how are you? Good to see you. This is your picture. Makes sense. Die. Chigo's here. You too. Good to see you. Gift Williams. All right, guys. Good to see you. All right. Mecca. Mauga on top. Good to see you. All right. All right. All right. I hope by now you guys have your Tableau installed. I am going to ask that. Let me try to see if I can open mine. I hope it's not going to like draw my system backwards. So good to see everyone. Today we are going to answer the question why Tableau? Why Tableau? Why Tableau? I'm looking for the cohort that's supposed to join me live. um, I don't even know which cohort is supposed to join me live. Please let me not. Which cohort, please, is supposed to join me live? I have a da. Good to see you. If you are listening, I'm asking a question, please. Which cohort is supposed to join me live? March cohort. Okay, 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 okay. March cohort. Let me drop it now. March. Sorry, I'm searching for these guys. All right, I've dropped the link for the March cohort. Please try to join. Try to join. Try to join. All right, I can see some people are here already. I have that. Please make sure your background is not noisy. Make sure your background is not noisy. Senator, your background is noisy. Okay, guys, I'm just wait a minute for my Tableau to come up. How many of you have installed your Tableau, please?
I've not been able to install my own, sir. I don't know why.
Okay. Don't worry, we are still going to be looking at responding to the question why are we using Tableau?
I have installed mine, sir, long before
Okay,
now.
awesome. Awesome. Um, I just started installing a newer version today, and I hope I I get it really in my system before we continue. Anyway, how was yesterday's class? Did you guys learn anything from? We talked about a lot. You guys learn anything at all?
Yes, I did. I learned something. I learned a lot of things, most especially the aspects where you were talking about business intelligence and how we can be able to use the data, the knowledge we have as data analysts to create dashboards, generate, give forecasts. Yeah, give forecasts and
Awesome, awesome,
help with
awesome,
decision making in an organization.
awesome, awesome. Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see your screen, sir.
All right, all right, all right, all right. So we looked at why Tableau. So these were the last questions that we looked at yesterday. For those who are just joining, I'm just using. Let me go back and take take a walk, just a walk. Okay. Oh my God, this installation thing is causing my system to dance. So this is where we started yesterday. Is it? Let me see. All right, yeah. We started by asking ourselves what is Tableau. Tableau 2003 but as an academic paper in 2002 by three people, Chris, Christian, and Pat. It was basically an idea, as much as an is an idea that Excel could make charts with such ideas, like allowing business people to view their business data in a visual way. Tableau is entirely focused on what visual analysis. So I explained that in depth, and we went to look at the whole journey of visual analysis. And an example was given. Supposing you have a spare part house business, and the next thing after that is you make sales. After your sales, you're supposed to have a dashboard where you keep a database rather, and this database could be your Excel file, or it could be in the web or cloud. They went ahead to talk about period. Okay, if you go to some of these places, you see salespeople putting notes, putting things on a computer, or basically writing them down, taking notes of their sales. And after that, this data is collected. The sales and whatever have been written down will be collected together and submitted to a data analyst or a data scientist. And then from there, we move over to look at. Are you guys see here? My screen is not moving again. Hello?
So we are here.
Yeah, we are
We can see.
here.
Uh, okay. I don't know. My screen just stopped moving. Should I? This thing is still
Okay,
installing.
restart it.
That's why it's. Oh my God. Anyway, I had a really busy day today. I just came in from a class. My weekends are always packed with lessons. Pardon this madness. We're going to go right into our class. Okay, I actually moved it too fast. Can you guys see the screen?
Yes, it's visible, sir.
All right. So when we take notes, we take the sales, we collect the data, we send it to a data analyst. We already talked about that. And then the data analyst will now explore this data to find insights, look for trends, ask questions like, did you guys meet the target, and things like that. And then when we are done, when he or she is done, or they, or whatever pronoun they have these days, when the human beings are done, they now send them to the decision makers. Okay, they share this insight with decision makers or dashboards. Reports or dashboards. And I showed you guys an example of what a report looks like, and an example of what a dashboard looks like.
Unfortunately, Mr. David maybe has an issue with his network, so we are not able to understand you. It's just us three, myself, Adams, and Senator. So we are still waiting for Mr. David. You're welcome, Agatha and UK Lucy. Please, I would urge each and every one of us to still hang in there and be patient. Please, oh miracle, I can't continue. I'm also a learner like you. Welcome back, Mr. David.
Oh, my darling, thank you so much. I miss you and everyone else. So,
We missed you too.
some village people. I have her. That is full. She's blushing.
We cast we cast and bind. I'm not blushing, no.
Okay, I'm seeing some new people on the background. Sorry, guys. I got thrown out of the load on my laptop was too much. Remember, this thing is just re-engineering itself. So let me share my screen again. Where did I stop, please? Because I figured I was still talking and I didn't notice I was off for like 2 minutes. Where did I stop? Hello?
You were trying to tell us about why Tableau before your network locked you off.
Okay, right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Let me know if you can see my screen.
Yes, sir, we can see it.
Yes, sir, we can see it.
All right. Yeah. So what we are going to be doing today is to take a journey into the Tableau software and find out for ourselves how can we store our data in Tableau? How can we get our data in Tableau? How can we analyze it in Tableau? All these things listed, these 5 things here, we are going to do them on Tableau. And then how do we get to generate insights on Tableau? So that's what we are going to be doing. So what then in the Tableau platform, what are we going to see in the platform? What are we going to see in the platform? So I'm going to show you what we are going to see in the platform. Um, Let me see. It's still loading. So in the Tableau platform, we have what is called transaction processing. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir,
Please,
we can hear you.
you guys, let me know so that I don't have to be talking and then discover that I'm off. I'm offline. So let's do this so that we can cover something today. So number one, on the Tableau platform, where we have transactions stored. Okay, how do we do it? We There is something called transaction processing. So this is how it works. Remember, we have what is called our we are going to capture our data. Okay, this is how we capture the data. Then when we are done capturing the data on the Tableau platform, the next thing that we are going to do is we are going to ship this data. Let me put this
Oh
like
my
a
God.
ship. Please, if you have your pen and whatever paper, you should be writing, okay? So let's imagine this is our ship. Then this is water. So you are going to ship that data to your customer or your clients. And after that, you are going to now store that data in a database. Store it in a database. I hope you guys can see the screen.
Yes, sir.
Yes, we can see the screen,
Okay.
sir.
You store it in a database. That is what is this process is what is called transaction processing. I'm going to write it here. Transaction processing. This is how every successful business processes every transaction. If you look at your bank is they capture your data. Do you guys still remember when you go to the bank? They will tell you put your fingerprint here. What do you think they are trying to do? Put your fingerprints. Can we take a passport or can we see your passport?
Capturing your data.
Yeah, that's exactly. Okay, Tableau is coming up now. Oh my God. And it's covering my bloody thing. The interface is looking beautiful now. So let me see if I can minimize this. Oh, can't minimize it. Can I drag it? I can't even drag it. Can't minimize, I can't drag. Please disappear, I beg you. Anyway, I'm still going to see if I can write this down. So under A, I'm going to write here data capture. Is there anybody taking notes or whatever? Or I should just leave doing this thing and be talking? You people will be writing. Nobody will be asking me repeat what I said.
What I said.
Should I do that?
Should I do that?
No, I'm taking notes, sir.
All right. So the
Taking
first one
note.
is data capturing. The second one is what? You ship it to the customer. Ship to customer. Now, in this case, after you capture your data in the bank, I'm going to use a bank for instance. You put your thumbprint, you put your fingerprint, they take your picture. What are you going to do? They are going to ship it to you. In this case, sometimes they could print the copy of what you just did and show it to you. They ask you, is it corrected? Is it okay? You say yes. They'll press enter. That means they have shipped the document to you. Sometimes it's just that Naija everything na analog. If you want open a bank account, you need go bank. You go stand for queue. All those. If you want to renew your passport, you must go to immigration office. Meanwhile, some countries, yeah, I'm very jealous of these other countries. All you need to do is log into the immigration portal, capture your data yourself, take your picture, upload your fingerprint, whatever it is, and then send it to them. Then they are going to ship that thing you sent to you. If you want to have the hard copy, they are going to ship it to you. So me, I'm using international standard here. At least I know that this one work in banks. That's why I'm using banks. All right. So it's shipped to clients. And then the third one is what? After they are done shipping to client, what it means is, what is that? Okay. Okay. Number C, when it's done shipping to your client, the bank automatically has stored whatever you are telling it in their database. So that anytime you go to the bank, you are going to see your name and your details, your address is going to be there. So this is stored in database. Please, this process is called what? Transaction processing. Pay attention because we are going to do this. Transaction processing. Now, the problem with Tableau is that some of the file formats are stored in what? Let's go to the next page. There is this thing called TXT. There's this thing called TDE. Who knows the meaning of TDE? Anybody? If you give me the answer, I'll dash you husband or wife. Anybody?
So I don't need husband or wife, but it means transparent data encryption.
Transparent data encryption. Okay. What do you need? Just one thing. I know there are many.
Nothing, sir. Just keep teaching us. That's what I need.
All right. Actually, what it means for Tableau is it means Tableau data extract. So, what is Tableau data extract? It is, if you don't call it Tableau data extract, you can call it Hyper. Okay. It is a file. You know, Excel. What is a file Excel for Excel? Yeah. What is a file? What am I saying? What is the name of the Excel file? CSV, right? CSV, basically Excel. For PowerPoint, what is it? What is the file extension name?
PPT. Okay.
PPT. Good, good, good. Then what is the file extension name for Microsoft Word? Microsoft
Sure.
Word.
The TXT. Sure.
DOC, doc, DOCX. Sometimes yeah, you can have PXT. It's there. That's the extension, or you have DOC Xrod. Okay. But for Tableau, we have what is called the Tableau data extract, which is a file format Tableau uses to store and process data. So that is the first thing under storage. Remember when we're looking at storage, do you remember when we are looking at the first thing, transaction stored? So that is it. So I'm going to add the second thing right here. But before then, let's see if my Tableau is open so that we can work on a data. Did I send you guys a data set we're going to be using today?
No.
No, sir. I didn't see any data set.
Okay. Why did I click on exit to? I'm supposed to start the free trial and not exit. Please give me a moment. Let me call back my Tableau. I use Tableau in my office basically, but for my laptop, I have to use the free version. Okay, so this is it. No, no, no. Is this the one I downloaded just now? Uh, Computer people. Aha, look at it. Come on, open, 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 open. I'm so sorry for this delay. All right, I think that should open. Please let me drop what we're going to be using, the data set we use today for you guys. Can you download if I drop it on if I drop it on Google? If I drop it on this Google or this YouTube, can you guys download it? Nobody's responding. No. Adams, are you here?
So I drop it first. Let's see
Let's
now.
try, sir.
Yes,
Adams,
I'm
are you
here.
here?
Yeah, yes, I'm here, sir.
Sam Olo, are you here? Sam Olo. Okay, I need to throw him out.
I'm here. Please don't throw me out.
Yeah, okay.
Hello.
I need responses. It's not
I-
helpful that I'm talking to myself.
I'm here, but my location is noisy, so I have to mute myself
Oh,
so
okay,
that.
okay, okay.
So,
Yeah. You
yeah.
you can listen, but you are not going
Yeah,
to
I'm
be
listening.
live. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm listening. I'm listening.
Mr. David, you can drop. I guess in any way we can easily download it. Just drop it. If it is via drive, we can still download it, sir.
Yeah. I'm trying to see how I can do that. Or can one of you live drop your email for me, please? Or rather, is any of you in the June? Do you still have your Discord link? Do you still have your Discord server?
I don't think so, sir. But our cohort group is very much active.
We in May we no longer have access to the Discord, but
Somebody has dropped
we have the
our
WhatsApp
email
group.
address, sir, if you want to use. Chicks has dropped, and watching Mary has also dropped his or her mail address.
Okay. I can't drop it in. Some people are saying I should drop it in the WhatsApp group. Um, is any of you in that Tableau WhatsApp group? Any of you, please? The person dropping the email, are you in the Tableau WhatsApp group?
Yes, I am. I am in the WhatsApp group.
Okay. Okay. Let me check. Is it Chooks? Chooks, right?
Yes, yes.
All right, Chooks. Please, let me see. You download it and then drop it in the WhatsApp group for them.
Okay, sir.
Let me do that now.
Okay, sir.
And this thing I just opened now is actually causing my laptop to go back to being dull. So sorry about this. And if I restart this system, it's going to be worse. So please, thanks for your patience.
Hi guys, good evening. They said no audio. There's audio. Mr. David had a network glitch. Good evening, everybody. Snake, are you here? How are you here?
I'm here. I'm here. I'm
Okay,
here. What's
I'm
up?
yeah,
here.
he told us he's having some little challenge with the laptop, so we're waiting for it to help.
Yes.
Thank you.
What is happening? What is happening?
He's having his system is slow. I think the Tableau made his system to be slow, so he's trying to rectify the issue.
Whose somebody's system is echoing back. Okay, maybe I have to leave the studio. Mr. David is trying to come in, I guess. And because I'm here, I don't think he can enter. Mm, who's uh, okay, okay, okay. I see. I see. I see.
Brooke, I didn't hear your last question.
Okay. I have to leave so that Mr. can come back. How many persons do we have? Someone is trying to enter. Okay. Let me.
I suggest everyone has to go to the Tableau group and cast their votes. Mr. David is calling for a rescheduling of the class. So let's all go there and cast our votes. Whichever day that is convenient for you within the week, you just simply cast your vote, and obviously the highest day of the week you'll be scheduled for the class.
Is there another
I
group
guess.
made for Tableau? Because
I
I
guess
don't
it's
understand what you
Yes,
mean
better.
by
there's a
Tableau.
group on
Yeah,
WhatsApp.
there's a group link. How did you come in? If you there's a group on Tableau. I guess that is where they're casting the votes, and I'm seeing it right on my screen. So I advise everybody should go and because we can't continue like this.
I don't think I'm on
Exactly.
that Tableau group because the only group I'm seeing is the only one that will be using right from time. I don't think I was added to any other group.
Okay, okay. They did not add this. They dropped the link. Yeah, oh, you're supposed to join. Nobody added somebody to this Tableau group. Let's just. Which group are you? Which
Are you the
cohort are you,
March
please?
cohort?
Let me see what it's called. Sorry.
Which cohort do you belong
It's
to?
called May Data
Okay,
Analytic
May,
class.
May, May.
Yeah, the chat was dropped in the chat group was dropped in the May class. If you check the
If
previous
because they
message,
drop it, I guess they drop
When
it
when
all
was
over.
it
you
dropped?
So
you
Today?
to you're to join or to click on it
Was
and
it
join.
dropped
Okay, let me
today?
see if I can get it. No, last
uh
week, last sorry, I think on Friday. Let me see if I can get it and just repost it there.
okay, thank
Okay,
you,
thank
Mr.
you.
Chus.
Thank you.
Hello, guys. Can you hear me?
Life and direct, sir.
Loud and
We
clear,
can hear
sir.
you, sir.
Okay. Do you think you can wait for my system to come up so that we
Sir,
continue?
let's reschedule, sir. Let's go by the
Yeah,
voting.
yes, we can wait.
Sir, let's go by the
We
voting
can
because
wait,
there's no
even if it's
guarantee that it
another.
can still function again, like actively. Let's just go by the voting, and people are already voting.
Okay.
We still have
Okay.
1 hour to go in the class, sir. If we can, if maybe in the next 20 minutes you can be up, that's still fine. We'll get 40 minutes. Then we can still have another class during the week. You told us
Yeah,
you will fix one during
of
the week,
class.
so that's still on course. So we can still
Okay.
wait and still have the other class as well. We already budgeted this time, so no need just going away because of some slight challenges.
No problem then. So let's hang out. Let's hang around. Okay, I are you guys here?
Yes, I
Yes,
was
we are.
still here.
Okay, so this is going to help those who are keeping notes, because if I'm coming up, I'm not going to do repeat the note keeping kind of thing. I'm just going to draw some diagrams. Okay. So my laptop is on now, is rebooting, so that should be able to. Let me open the WhatsApp group for conversations. But I'm scared each time I say I want to open this WhatsApp group. Somebody wants to spam us.
The person can be effectively kicked out.
Okay, yeah, I think we still have 1 hour left, so let's use it wisely. Okay.
All right, sir.
Okay, PUN is here. So please tell them in the group that we are back to class. It's funny. So we talked about the Tableau platform, and we say that in the platform, there's something called transaction processing. The transaction processing carries 3 steps. You have to capture your data, and you have to ship your data to customers. And then you need to store this data in a database. And I gave an example of, let's say, the bank. If you are going to the bank, for instance, the bank will definitely need to capture your data. When they capture your data, the next thing the bank will do is to show you that data they've captured. I remember when I was doing my passport in Port Harcourt, Nigeria, before I traveled. Then I they showed me, is this how you want your data to be? Are the names correctly written? They do that. But in some other countries, that you don't need to visit immigration offices to do your capturing and all of that. You just can sit in your house, insert your details, and take a picture of yourself, the one you want to appear on your passport, and then just send it to the immigration body, and they'll process it from their end, and then they'll ship those details to you. Okay, that's how it works. And after that, they are able to once you confirm everything that everything that they want you to confirm, they are now able to store a confirmation of your data on their database. That is where you can go to the bank and you can now see that there are people who are. Is Senator C here?
So I'm here, so I'm here.
Oh, okay. So that's why you go to the bank and then you see people who are very passionate about letting you know that they have your details. So that's the first thing, transaction processing. The second thing, and when my system comes up, I'm going to show you guys, I'm going to share something with you guys. The second thing that we need to do is, by the way, Chooks, are you still here?
Yes, I'm fully here. I'm here.
Yeah, please let me drop your email in the WhatsApp group. I just hope nobody sends you a spam message. Or wait a
In the
minute,
WhatsApp group. Okay, not on StreamYard. Okay.
Drop it in the private chat. I think I can see it now. In the private chat
Okay.
again, please. Private chats
Okay.
again. Thank you.
Okay.
Not WhatsApp group, so you don't get spammers. So
Okay.
the second thing we want to do now is, after you are done processing your transaction, the second thing we want to do is what is called the ETL, or what we call data prep. Now, if you are, this falls under data that is to be analyzed. In the first is data prep, and under data prep, you have what is called ETL. Who knows what is ETL? Very easy thing. Who knows what ETL is? I'll give you my PIN and my bank account. Who wants to try?
ETL is it not an acronym for extract, transfer, and
Extract,
transform and load?
transfer, and
And
load.
load.
That's Google. Google just told me.
Senator, are you asking me or you are telling me?
I'm telling you, sir.
Data prep, when we talk about data prep, we are actually talking about preparing the data. We're talking about data cleansing. Or in other words, if you don't clean your data, the next thing we have, if you don't call it data cleansing, the next thing we call it is extract, transform, and load. And that is called ETL. Okay, that is called ETL. That is the joining, ETL. Now, in Tableau prep, we have something that helps us to do our ETL. I repeat that. In Tableau prep, remember, we have in Microsoft Excel, there are some people that will put 0 instead of O, and there are some people who will put O instead of 0. And then when you put 50 and O, that data is not clean. But when you put 50 and 0, that data is clean. You cannot add 50 and O plus 25. Some people, instead of 5, they'll have a mistake and put S. So all of these things contribute to data being dirty. And we need to extract the data from the database. If you are a data analyst working in a bank, you need to be given a database, and you are going to have to extract the data from that database, followed by what? You need to transform that data, especially if you are working in with using Power BI. You need to transform that data, and then you need to load the data. We are going to do all of that through Tableau prep. Now, in Tableau prep, we have what is called Tableau Prep Builder. What does it do? If you're writing Tableau Prep Builder, Tableau. Hello, are we still here?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I was still here.
Olabisi is asking, are we still in class? Yes, we are still in class. Tableau Prep Builder, what it does is that it helps us to do the following things: to pivot our data, to remove empty fields or emerging fields, to clean our data, and so on. That is what Tableau Prep Builder does. So I'm going to show you guys how that works. Now, under data prep, we also have what is called Tableau Desktop and Tableau Public. Who can tell me the difference between Tableau Desktop and Tableau Public? The one you guys downloaded, is it Tableau Desktop or Tableau Public?
The both.
He downloaded the desktop like you advised us. This just Tableau desktop.
In my
Okay.
own case, I'm done with the desktop, the free trial, so I'm using the public now. And the slight difference based on what I was taught was Tableau desktop are mostly used by offices. I don't really get mostly used by offices, but the public has to do in Tableau desktop. You can easily save your file and as well as publish. But in public, as soon as you're trying to like save or publish, it goes wide. You can't limit it to yourself. It goes wide. That is why it's called public. To the best of my knowledge, sir.
Okay, awesome, awesome. There's the difference between Tableau Public and Tableau Desktop. The Tableau Public, all right, I think my laptop is up now. Let me see if I can send the, please, nobody should leave here without getting the material that we're going to be working with today. Tableau Public actually allows you to share your dashboard with the Tableau community. Okay. Emeka, now let's continue. We are going to bring back your attention. Tableau Public, I said, allows us to share our dashboard with the Tableau community and learn from others. Please, there is this website, bettertableau.com, and then tableau.com/support. If you ever have a job using Tableau, please go to these two websites, okay, and connect with the Tableau community. Did you get the name of the website?
Say it again, sir.
Say it again, sir.
Tableau.com/support. Are we still there?
Right on.
Yes, sir.
Tableau.com/support. And then we have the better.tableau.com.
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 Okay, sir.
Good. So that is how you can connect with the Tableau community. Now, how many of you know that there is a Tableau app or something called Tableau Reader? How many of you?
Just hearing it for the first time, sir.
Yeah, we have a Tableau Reader. Okay. Tableau Reader is actually, in case you don't want to share your reports, or the person who you want to share your reports with doesn't have a Tableau or is not connected to a Tableau dashboard or database, okay, you can now share your reports with the person through what is called Tableau Reader. It is basically used to share insights with someone who doesn't have access to your personal server. So assuming, yes, I have Adas, thank you. It's right there on the chat box. So if you have someone that you want the person to help you with the design of your Tableau, and the person doesn't have connection to your maybe company server or something like that. Don't go and give somebody your official login details. So in the name of you want the person to look at your Tableau dashboard. Don't do that, please. Instead, share your dashboard to the person through what is called Tableau Reader. It is actually not used where there is security and governance. If it is not paramount in those organizations, it is not used at all. So that is Tableau Reader. Then we have what is called Tableau Server. We have what is called Tableau Server. With the Tableau Server, you have full access to your data center. Let's say you are working with Facebook or Instagram or LinkedIn or any of these big companies or Amazon, okay? They will give you access. Imagine having access to how many users does Facebook have now? How many users do they have?
Don't know.
I think they count into billions, so they're
Yeah.
about.
So imagine having access to a server that contains data of billions of people. Just check them out now. Even if you're a wicked person, huh? Having access to the data of a billion people, you can see where they live. You have access to their full name, their emails, their password. You have access to everything. Some of you here, una the eye one serious celebrity. I did not mention the video because I think he has had enough. He's my brother. But imagine some of you are see eyeing that guy, and then you have access to his Twitter account because you are working with Twitter. When it took me a while when I started seeing people send me all those scam messages they send to you on emails, or do they send scam on social media? I don't know, but I get a lot of them on emails. And you never shared your email with these people. How do you think they got your email? Can someone smart answer that question? How do you
Because
think they got
maybe
your
an
email?
insider, because maybe an insider has disclosed this to them now.
Okay.
Maybe someone that has access to the database of the company that is in charge of your email might just easily send spam messages, and it goes that way.
Yeah, there may also be a database or somewhere you submitted your email for some other purpose, and some unscrupulous people have gotten access to that company's database, or someone in that company has shared the details, or it has been hacked, and they've harvested the details of the customers of that company.
Exactly. Exactly. And sometimes there are places you may go to log in your details, and then those things they call cookies, right?
Very
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah,
All of
yeah.
them, when some of the websites you go now, they'll say accept cookie. You must
Yeah,
accept to
this
by
is
fire by force. If
Yeah.
not, you cannot scroll up, you cannot scroll
Yes.
down.
That's
yeah.
So when you accept the cookies, what happened? That website has collected your data. Hmm?
Mm.
That website
Yeah.
have collected your data. There is nothing you can do. And if that website is in the business of selling data to e-commerce companies or people, like Messi said, people who are looking for leads for their company, they will go to the company and then buy that your data. And then they will start following you up. If you want to learn more about this, please reach out to Hush Popping. But don't say I sent you. My hand no dey. Because I heard that the US government is actually learning from him now. They want to find out how my guy did it. How he was able
I
to
did well.
get money from hundreds of Americans. But that's not what I'm teaching you guys here. I'm only saying that if you are privileged enough to have access to a company's database, we are privileged enough to have access to a company's database, then you you have access to that company's trust. Okay, Chooks, are you still here?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm here, sir.
All right. So I have just sent it to your email. You can either forward it to any other person who dropped their email, or you download it. I didn't have time to put the subject, but you can see that Health Consult is you can see our logo. Do you see it?
I haven't seen it yet, but okay, yeah, it has come in. It
Yeah,
has
you
come
can
in.
forward it to anybody or drop it.
Okay,
Samuel,
I'll do that.
I just said it. All the websites that you have visited, including the bad ones that me and you know, they have your data. They know how many Nigerians visit their website. Huh? Every single website that you have visited have your data. They have your number of the, especially if they have a cookie policy. But once you click on accept cookies, those cookies are actually data. All your what is called digital footprint is now visible. They can follow you up with adverts. If you are looking for a ring to buy and you visited a website that sold rings, are you guys following me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, that's how it works.
Uh-huh. That website will now collect your digital footprint and then sell it. Sometimes they sell it, sometimes they don't. But they will now sell it to stores of people who are selling that product you are looking for. And then these people who are selling the product you are looking for will now send you emails marketing that product. And they will end up in your spam email because probably they have attached a link or they have attached something to the email. So Google Mail will put it as spam, since these people are messaging you for the first time with links or PDF documents or things like that. In my lessons in cybersecurity, I was told, before you click on any link, use your mouse to hover around that link. Don't click on it yet. Just use your mouse, hover around that link. You are going to see that link may not take you to where it's supposed to take you to. And once you click on the link, if it's coming from a spammer or someone who is into fraud, once you click on the link, the person will be able to harvest your details, your password, your names, your phone numbers, where your address, everything about you, because they will now take those details to the dark web, and then they'll be able to see every single thing about you. Your phone calls will be monitored, your text messages. You know, some of the apps that you are using, do you know that if you are using your phone right now, they are probably, before you now get something, Facebook will probably ask you questions like, do you want do you want us to have access to your files? Do they ask you questions like that? Do you know? They ask you questions
Yes,
like that, right?
yes, yes, they
Uh-huh.
do. They do.
Do you want us to have access to your files, to your camera? They ask you all those
Mm-hmm.
questions, isn't it?
Allow,
Yeah.
yes.
Uh-huh. And then for your mind, you don't click allow. You won't enjoy your phone. But the people who are in charge of these things, when you click allow, anytime your internet is on, if you're it means they have access to your camera, they have access to your text messages, they have access to your pictures, they have access to whatever it is, they should have access to. That's how it works. So that is how these people did all of these things. Okay, that's how they get to spam you, do your fraud, and so on. I'm so happy that my Tableau is up now, so I can now share my screen. Please, I need you guys to confirm if you can, if you have gotten the material from either the email or the WhatsApp page. Have you all gotten the material? Have you all gotten it, please?
Not yet, sir. Not yet, sir. It is not in the group yet.
It's in the group. I sent it to the group. It's in the group.
Okay.
The Tableau training group is there. I don't know which other group. Maybe. The groups I have access, May Data Analytics class and Tableau training is there. And then the people that sent me email address, that sent their email, I also sent it to them.
Okay. I just want to ask, is the Tableau group too? If it is not, then it's not in this group I'm seeing here, sir.
It's in the Tableau group.
Okay.
I don't know. If you are in the match, if you are in the match cohort, can you hear me, please?
Loud and clear.
Yes.
If you are in the match cohort or the April or any of those cohort, please check your. You can forward it to your match cohort or April cohort. From there's a general group. I don't want us to be scattered. All right, so let me share my screen now.
Okay.
Thanks so much for your patience. I'm even feeling like giving you guys extra 5 minutes because we need to get this sorted today. Can you see my screen, please? Hello, can you see my
Yes, you
screen?
can see us. You can see it.
Okay. PUN, are you still here? PUN, are you here now?
I'm here. Oh, I'm here.
Which
Mr.
kind of
David.
voice is that?
Oh my God, I'm tired already.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, I understand. So let me quickly write this down before I show you guys what I wanted to show. So under data prep, guys, under data prep, okay, we have what is called like A. We have extract, transform, and load. So what exactly does Tableau prep do? Tableau spread builder helps us do this, which is pivoting our data, removing empty fields, merging fields, etc. Okay, so we are going to take you guys through how we can get data from Tableau. So this is the first thing we are going to do. Now, after that, we are going to be looking at analysis and exploration. Are we still following? Analysis and exploration.
Yes, sir.
Analysis and exploration, we have B, we have can either use Tableau desktop or Tableau public. Now, on our desktop, what is the difference between Tableau desktop and Tableau public? On our desktop, this is what we can do. On our desktop, on our desktop, we can get our data. Okay. And when we get our data, we can now connect the data, to Excel, to any multi-million dollar or multi-million dollar server or rows of databases like the one I just mentioned, or web APIs. Everybody know what API is, isn't it?
Mm.
Okay. I say yes, right?
Yes, sir.
And then what can we do finally for our Tableau public? Excuse me. Tableau public allows,
Bless you.
oh my God, I'm so tired. Tableau public,
Sorry.
you guys are tired, but let's do this. To share your dashboard, thank you, my dear, with the Tableau community and then learn from others. So all of this process, ladies and gentlemen, is what is called analyzing data with Tableau. Let me write it here. We are going to take a few steps. So I'm going to write it here. Data analysis. So what is our objective? That thing that I just showed you now, what is our objective? The objective of the file that you have all downloaded into your laptop now, that you've all gotten, is I'm going to write them down because we are going to visualize each of these objectives. Should I continue?
Right on, Pastor.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So our objectives for our visualization for this training is is there anybody that have opened that is there anybody that have opened it, the file I just sent? Is there anybody that opened it? Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I've opened it.
Okay, I'm going to open it from my end. It's called the Tableau sales raw data, right? So this is
Yeah.
sales from a particular company in the United States. And I'm going to show you guys the content of that data set from that company so that we look at it. So tell me, what have you seen? What have you seen from the data sets? Anybody?
I've seen order ID, order date, uh, status, item ID, price, discount, a lot of rows.
Okay. Okay. So the first objective, when you are given any data set like this, the first thing you need to tell yourself is, what am I what am I trying to do? Do I even know the people I'm making this presentation to? Now, if you look at the people that collected the data, okay, it's open now. The data analysts and the data scientists, when they collect this data and analyze it, who do they present this data to? I mentioned them in our previous section, even today. Who do they present this data to?
To the managers for
To the
possible decision
managers or the
making.
senior or the decision makers or the senior
Mm.
decision makers or senior colleagues. So we need to
Board
know these people.
members.
Exactly. So for us to know these people, they could either be our sales team, okay, or the marketing team, or the decision makers, and so on. I told you guys some time ago one job I got when I did it was an emergency job for a particular logistics company in the UK. The pay was 250,000. And for those who attended that my Power BI class, I showed the documents with them as well, but I didn't show the name of the organization. 250,000 in 3 days, guys. Which when we talk about tech and the money that is in tech, and people are like, there's money, but you need some serious hard work. So when I needed to look at, okay, who am I going to make this dashboard? Because basically he asked me to generate some insights, make a dashboard, and then send it across to him. So I asked him the question, who is the audience that's getting the dashboard? If it was for the sales team, then I'll definitely design that audience to meet the sales team, isn't it? I'll design my dashboard rather to look like dashboard for salespeople. If it is for instance, Senator, let me ask you this question. Hello, are you guys still here?
Yes, sir,
Yes,
we are
sir.
here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Mm,
We're here.
So
the
one
senator will
female,
be
give me
back.
your
He went to
name.
get something, please.
Okay, someone should give me his or her name. Let me use you as example.
I have
Ahava.
Agatha.
Okay,
Okay, I have her.
You are single. You have to be. Just say yes. You are single, Abby.
Yes, sir, I'm single.
Good. Now,
Mistaken.
if somebody invites you for a date in, let's say, by the way, yeah, this is it. This is how your Tableau should look like. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we are
Yes,
going to
sir. We
be
can
looking
see
at
it.
this.
Yes, sir.
We're going to be looking at this shortly. Let me close this. So, if someone invites you for a date in, what's the most expensive area? Where are you staying at the moment?
Lagos.
I stay in Lagos,
Lagos.
Nigeria.
What's the most expensive area in Lagos?
Las Vegas. Jesus, wept. I'm sorry.
What's the most expensive area? Okay, let's say Banana Island. That's popular, right? The way
Mm,
the type of dress you wear to a date in Banana Island, there's no way you tell me like I have if somebody invites you for a date in Otukpo in Benue State, you are going to dress that your dress, that one that you bought 25,000. There's no how you go wear
Mm.
that kind dress go to go for dates where you go fit chop bush meat with your hand, and they will bring water make you wash hand. There's a difference if you are going to Otukpo for that kind of bushmeat date, and you are going to Banana Island for fork and knife date. True of us.
True.
So if we can do this in our personal life, I beg you, before you collect any job or before you analyze any data, please know your audience. Ask them, this dashboard, where is it going to? Is it the sales people? Is it the marketing people? Is it the decision makers? You know that if the dashboard is going to decision makers, it means that your dashboard have to be what? Top notch, isn't it? It has to be top notch. If it is going to the salespeople, waiting concern salespeople with color, you can make it a little bit more colorful. But what do they want to see? What is going to catch their interest the most? Who can tell me?
The targets and performance against targets.
The targets and the performance and the currency and the money that is coming in. That is the type of dashboard you should be concentrating on. If it is the marketing people, the reach, the forecast, is the marketing team doing well or not? If it's the decision makers, you know that they are going to be targeting regions or the number of stores or the targets, if they were met or not. That's the first objective that should come to your mind as a business intelligence analyst. The second thing is you need to get your relevant data set, like the one I just sent to you people. That is a data set from a sales company. The third thing is you need to now choose the right analysis. Is it going to be prescriptive? Is it going to be descriptive? Is it going to be predictive? I already talked about this in your introduction to data analysis class, isn't it? And then the next thing that we're going to look at after number 3, your fourth objective is you need to now choose the right chart. You need to choose what? The right chart with a meaningful dashboard. Tableau has 44 charts. There are about 44 different chart types in existence in Tableau. Okay? Now, you must remember that, let me put this as a note. Dashboards are in fact, or should be, a solution to a problem. For instance, the dashboard that you are going to address for the salespeople will contain what? The sales dashboard. Let me write it. Sales dashboard will contain what? Solutions to, should contain solutions to the sales department's problem. For instance, they want to increase their sales. This is the objective. Please take this down. Now, for us to start looking at our charts, the first thing we now know our audience. The audience we want to target in our report is what? We want to target the sales team and probably the marketing team. We have gotten our data set. I've sent them all. I've sent it to your WhatsApp, to your email. The third thing is we now have to choose our analysis type. Which type of analysis are we going to work with? Now, for this particular visualization, we are going to be working with the descriptive. In other words, we want to describe the data. Okay. And then we are going to now choose the right one. So now let's go to the task. The first task that we want to do, the name of our um what is it saying? I can't create more frames. Why not? The next task that we want to do now is, the name of this visualization is called customer analysis. And the name of the chart, sorry, the name of the descriptive analysis. This is what we are doing now. So our task number 1. is we are going to create revenue per state. And how do we do that? Let us go to our dashboard. Open your Tableau. Please pay attention. Let me see how many people are in this class now, because we are beginning visualization now. All the explanations I have made so far, please, is there any question? Because I'm done with theory in this class. Everything now is I am going to be showing you what's going on. Any question, please, about the theories I've been explaining? Any question? So everybody knows why we need Tableau. Everybody knows the objective. Before you start visualizing, ask yourself, what are the objectives? Hmm? Are we together here?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, yes, we are here.
Some people are eating in this class with chicken with two hands. Una see am? I, my guy, I catch you live and
So
direct.
David, where them dey?
Huh?
We don't snap ourselves.
Is that DJ off your
Sorry,
camera?
sorry.
Oh my god.
I watch this guy live and direct. Chicken, full blown chicken. Now in they use a toothpick, they command am for mouth.
Oh my god.
He has his own dashboard there, chicken dashboard.
Maybe small.
All right, all right.
Hmm.
Let's continue. But so far, are you guys following this class? Are you following the process?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Very
sir.
well, sir.
All right. So let's go to our dashboard now.
Adams, are you here? Adams is not here. Let me bring up Fitz.
Please, anyone
Adams
that
is
is not
here. Adams is here, live and direct.
okay, please tell me what you can see on the screen, please. Let
Okay.
me know.
Yeah, this is the Tableau homepage.
Okay. So I'm going to click on my
This
home.
tableau screen.
This is how it looks like. Okay. This is everything. Okay. So when you come here, click on connect to data. Can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Click on connect to data. Now, when we say connect to data, looking at the theory, when we say connect to data, we are invariably connecting to our database. Do you remember when we started this journey, we mentioned database? We are connecting to our
Yes.
database. So when you click on connect to data, you are going to have a list of the available types of database. You have Microsoft Excel, text file, JSON file, Microsoft Access, PDF file, spatial file, statistical file. If you click on more, you will see others. Can you see? Click on, you
CSV.
see
Yeah. Wow.
tons.
That's a lot.
So every single database that is in existence in this world is right here on Tableau. Whether it any type of database at all. Alibaba is even here, Amazon is here, Google is here, Oracle is here, Salesforce is here. Can you mention two others that you have noticed?
Azure. Azure is here. Um,
Azure, uh-huh.
IBM PDA. Impala
Exactly.
is also
So
here.
you can see, I can scroll and you will
Wow.
see
So
others.
many.
So there is no another thing I used to tell people when you have access to some of these when you have
Oracle.
access to some of this software that we teach you, a very smart person will carry pen and paper and write down the name of these companies. Are you people? This is the trick now. You write down the names of these companies. Is there any company here that is not familiar with some of you? Some of you know Alibaba, some know Amazon, some know Azure, some know Google, some know Oracle. Is there anyone that you are not
Yes,
familiar with?
a lot, sir. A
Imagine.
lot that I'm
Yes,
not familiar
So
with.
if
now
you are a
there are so
smart
many.
person, you you carry your pen, you write these companies now and target them in your job search. Are you following me?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Because
Yes.
these companies, these databases belong to certain companies. Anyway, the file that I sent to you belongs to which company? The file I sent to you is managed by which company? Come on,
What
guys.
file
It's
is
a very
that?
simple answer. It's managed by which company? It's right there on your mic, on your WhatsApp. The file is managed by which company? By Microsoft, by Microsoft, by
Excel,
Microsoft. Excel, but it is managed by Microsoft.
Microsoft.
I'm
Yes,
thinking
yes,
you
sir.
people are supposed to be faster than me now. So we're going to click on our Microsoft Excel because that is the file name. And then we are going to, let me open my documents. And then, but before I open the document, let me show you how the file looks like on Excel. This is how that file looks like on Excel. True or false? Those of you that open it, is this how it looks like on Excel?
Yes, true.
Only one person is responding. Are we still here? Is this
Yes,
how
this
the
is how it
file
looks
looks like
like, sir.
in Excel?
Yes, yes.
Okay, that is how it looks like. Now you can see that this data is not clean. There are a lot of things wrong with it. So we want to correct that. So we need to import this data into our Tableau. And I'm going to look for where I put it. Where is it? Where is it? Did you guys see it? Some of this. What's the name of that data set again?
Sir,
Tableau sales.
I don't think you may see it oh, because that thing it looks like a CSV file and not Excel.
Ta- Tableau sales
Yes, it's a
Yeah,
report.
CSV
CSV is
file,
Excel.
comma separated value.
here's this file.
Mm,
Uh,
So I guess you import via text and not via Microsoft Excel.
okay, let's try.
Excel
Let's
handles
try.
Or you
CSV.
can
Let's
save it
let's
from your
connect.
Excel.
Let's use text
Except to
file.
save it.
text file. Yeah.
For text file, let's see if we can find it. Okay, it's here. That's
Yeah, there.
correct.
Yeah, it's a CSV file, so you see it in text file.
Yeah, you see it in text file. That's a CSV file. You can see the extension here.
Yeah, okay.
So you can now click on open.
Or files.
So it wasn't a Microsoft Excel file, it's a CSV file, it's a text file. So right now, can you see? I taught you guys about processing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Good. So now you can see it's processing the request. Now you all of this right now. So I'm going to click on update now, and then I'm going to see all the data sets that you guys are just seeing. You can either adjust this here. So now this is going to show you the names of the fields. Okay, going to show you the names of the fields. You have the order ID. You want to, you can see the names of the fields. There are three fields here. You have the status, and you have the physical table. So you can see that Tableau has automatically analyzed this file for you. Let's go back to our note and see the things that are possible. Can you see? We've captured the data, we've shipped it, we stored it in a database. So this whole process, can you see hear me?
Yes, Mr.
Loud
David,
and clear,
we are
sir.
here.
Yes,
This
sir.
whole
Very well.
process, this whole process have already been analyzed for us. The data have been captured by Tableau. It has been shipped to us. We're already seeing it now, and then it was stored in a database which we have collected. Taking my time to explain this because this learning is very important. So that is, it has automatically analyzed it for us. It has showed us that this data has 36 fields and it has over 200,000 rows. Can you see that? It has over
Yes, sir.
200,000 rows. Then you can now see the 36 fields right here. The order ID, the date ID, the status, I'm scrolling, the item ID, the SKU. Now this SKU is actually the name of the product. So you can scroll down, you see it. This is the name of the product. And then you have quantity ordered, okay, you have price, you have the value of the product, and then you have the discount amount, you have total. Now for total, how do we calculate total? How do you think we got total from this? Total is basically price multiplied by
By
discount,
quantity.
yeah, by quantity. Okay,
Quantity.
then
Minus
the
discount.
value is actually the actual value of that product. So now that you in Power BI, you may not have an automatic analysis like this. In Power BI, which is another visualization software, sometimes you have to create your own relationship manually, but Tableau most of the time does that for you automatically. That is why we say Tableau is very good for what? Visual analysis. Do you see the difference now?
So I guess Power BI
Yes, sir.
does too. If you command it, it
Yes,
will.
Power BI does, but when you are creating calculated fields in Power BI, new fields in Power BI, okay, new tables in Power BI, sometimes it doesn't automatically connect that data to another table that it has been created already. So you have to go back
Okay.
and do the
Manual.
dragging and dropping.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand me now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So when you start cleaning the data in Power BI, when you start cleaning and analyzing it, you will see throughout my visuals in Tableau, I am not going to be coming here to create relationships again. The more I edit, the more Tableau will update it automatically.
Okay.
But for Power BI, you have to go check your relationship, see if you can change something, see if you can remove, see if you can disconnect, and all of that. Do you see the difference now?
Yes, sir.
Good. So now that we are done with this, the next thing that we want to do is we are going to go to worksheet, click on sheet number one. And then sheet number one, we can now see a list of every dimension and every measure. Dimension and measure. All of these are called what? Dimensions. These are called measures. Can you see that? And
Yes.
all of these are called dimensions. Who knows the difference between dimension and measures?
There are colors now. One is blue and one is green.
Na lie.
Okay, is that not what you want me to say?
The
Eh?
difference between dimensions and measures. The
One is
difference between
aggregate value. One is aggregate value. One
Yes,
can be
okay,
aggregated, while the other
measures is created from
cannot be
dimensions.
aggregated.
okay. Let me simply type it here for you
Okay.
so you see the difference. So when we see
That's
dimensions,
fine.
okay,
Power BI.
dimension is what if anytime you see it, Anytime you see a string value, you know that it is what? Dimension. Anywhere you see numerical values, hmm, you know that it is what?
Ah,
Sorry, measures, you know that it is what? Numerical.
Numerical.
numerical values. Oh, very good.
Because
Dimensions, strength.
I'm going to be using these terms. Okay. I'm going to be using these terms interchangeably. So nobody should ask what is dimension, what is dimension? You have been saying it, you have been saying it. So that is it. Let's go back to our tableau. Are you guys following till this point?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
So anywhere you see all these ABC, 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 what does it mean? Let me ask that question now.
Strings. Their text strings. Dimensions.
Right. Dimensions, exactly. And anywhere you see all these hash, hash,
Strength.
hash, or all of this,
Strength.
what does it mean?
Measures.
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 Good. Good. So now we have gone done that. Now we want to create. Remember, our first task is to do what? Who remembers our first task? Remembers our first task. Please, you people should be writing this thing down
Get the
now.
data.
First class based on what? Is it to know your target audience or what?
Our first customer analysis, our first dashboard that we want to create, our descriptive dashboard is written here. The first
Revenue
one is
per
what?
state.
We want to look at
Revenue
revenue
per
per
state.
state.
Okay.
Okay.
Good. Please, these are the things you need to write down before you even start visualization. Huh? These are the things you need to write down before you start your visuals. So we want to work on visualization by revenue and state. And how do we do that? Look for your state. Where is it located? Who can find state for me? Can you find states? Is it written anywhere?
Yes.
Yes.
The one with
Look
the
at it.
map.
Yes.
The one with the globe.
Below
Yeah.
region.
That's the
State.
globe. You
Exactly.
can find.
So take your state, drag it, drag it to rows. Can you see this?
Yes, sir.
Confirm you can see.
Mm-hmm.
Can you see where I'm dropping it?
You
Yes,
can see
sir.
it. Yes, sir.
Good. Drag it to rows. Good. Can you see? It has automatically generated a list of all the states for you. Can you see that? A list of all the states. But as it is now, you and I don't have an idea which state is this. It could be Abuja, it could be Nairobi, it could be Johannesburg, it could be Casablanca. We don't have any idea. So the detail is not complete. So we have dragged our roles, our states to roles. The next thing is we need to, because we are looking at revenue by states. Let me even rename sheet one. Let me rename it here so that people will follow up. Revenue by state. That is what we are doing, isn't it? Hit enter.
Yes, sir.
Good. It's already there now. So everybody sees revenue by state. So who can tell me which of these dimensions or measures are we going to put together to give us numbers? Which of the dimensions or measures are we going to use to give us the revenue by state? Do you understand the question?
Scroll up. Scroll
I
up.
guess
Let's
it.
see.
So I'm a little lost, please.
I'm so happy that
Okay.
you people are still here. 50 people are still here. Makes me so happy. So who can answer that question?
Probably we
Say,
use
say it
total,
again, sir.
sir.
We
Total
are we want to look at revenue by states. The
Yeah.
state is already here. Now look at your dimensions and measures. Which
total
of
measure.
these
Take
total?
total.
Total
Uh,
measure.
Exactly. So we drag total to what? To columns.
column.
Columns.
Can you see that now?
Mm-hmm.
But again, there's a problem with this data set. It's not complete. It doesn't give us what we want to see. Remember, we are presenting this to the sales or the marketing team, and they will
Mm-hmm.
present it to the decision makers. It's not making sense. So what we are going to do now is we are going to show the labels. We want to see how much are they making. You see, when we drag total to columns, you can see sum in front. It means that it is what? It is a measure. It is what? A measure.
A measure.
Measure numerical value. So Tableau automatically calculates the sum for you. Power BI doesn't do that. Power BI, you need to use your calculation equals to sum and then do it manually. Two of us.
True.
True,
No,
true.
it does somehow.
Yeah, but for Tableau, when once you drag a measure and drop it in either rows or column, it will automatically help you to put it in a function method, like putting sum in front of it. So now you now know that that is a measure containing a particular number that have already been summated for you. But we need to do something, and we need to do something smart. We need to be able to see how much are these states making. If you hover your mouse on each of them, you are going to see how much they are making. But what if we just want to look at it and are able to see it? How are we going to do it? We are going to simply
You take them to
Label.
label. Mm,
exactly take your total,
to label.
okay, to label. So sorry, I'm going to undo that. Take your total over here, not the one on top, to label. That
Yeah.
should show your amount. But we need to proceed. If you don't want to do what I just did now, you need to click before you drag, because if you see, if I drag and drop here, it has gone, Abby. Can you see that?
Mm.
Yeah.
So for us to avoid that disappearance, just press your control key before you drag it, then drop. It's there. Can you see it's still there now? I didn't need to
Yes,
drag
sir.
from here. So press your control key first before you drag and then drop on labels. Then
Beautiful.
then go to show me. Mine is already open, but if yours is not open, you would see click on show me. Can you see my cursor?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yeah, I'll only do these charts and then maybe another one, and then we'll end the class. Should we continue?
Yes, sir. I
Yes,
don't.
sir.
Yes, sir,
Good.
please,
So
I
click.
missed a step. Sorry, I'm a bit lost, sir.
Oh no, you
What
cannot be
step
lost
did
in
you
my
miss?
class. Hallelujah.
Amen.
You
Amen.
cannot be
after we
lost.
imported, after we after we imported the data, we connected and through text, and it came up. How do we
Uh-huh.
get here where we can see the table details on the left hand side? I couldn't get that step.
We
But
just
I've
Okay,
open
gotten
it up.
everything
immediately,
instead. Just trust.
immediately you import your data. Okay,
Yes.
let's go to file. Let's say data source. I don't want to import a new data source. But when you
Mm.
import the data source, it automatically generates measures and dimensions for you. All this list will now come up. It is from these measures and dimensions that you are going to determine which of them you are going to drag and drop based on your objective. Remember,
Objective. But I'm not seeing that on my Tableau, sir.
you are not seeing it on your you are
After I
not seeing
imported
all
the
this in
data.
your Tableau. You are
Yes,
not
sir, I'm
seeing
not
all
seeing
this
that
from your
next.
Tableau.
Are you sure you
Yes, I'm not seeing that.
imported correctly?
Did you
Yes,
import
I
it?
imported. Yes,
Can
I
you do
imported it.
you
I
see
can
my
see.
cursor? Now I
That
can
arrow,
close
open
this.
it.
I can close this and I can come here and open it. Look for this arrow. Try to open
Okay,
it.
let me check for that. Okay, let me check for that.
Is that choose? Were you eating chicken?
No, I don't see chicken eat. I beg if you send me some, make I the chop too.
You people eat chicken and forget yourselves in this class.
So let me know
I
if
don't
you saw
follow.
it. So let's proceed. So click on show me when you are done. And then you realize, because we are looking for revenue by state, too pure. It's not okay to just have all these bar charts kind of designs. So So we want to actually see the states inside the country so that at least we know which country we are working with. Abi?
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
So we are going to click on show me. Mine is already open and make you can see other types of charts here. And then make sure you
Mm.
click on let's say I want to click on the second one. Yes, connecting to map provider because I want to see the map. So the map should open right now. Then you see it. Yeah. Now who can guess which country this is?
US of A.
America, America, America.
Okay. How many of you don't enter there?
Me.
I've been to Patanlascomia.
For dreams, sir. For dreams.
Okay. Nice. Greet them for me, yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right. So now you can see that. Let me improve the. Okay, let me. This is where you can zoom out or zoom in, the plus or minus. Okay, and then you can actually, if you want to drag, make sure you click on this so that you can. Let me see. Click on this
Minnesota.
so that you can drag and drag. So the names of the states are not showing. That is not our business for now. But you can see that there are different variances of colors, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's
Yeah.
like a concentration of colors would show you which state is making the most amount of money,
Yeah.
right?
Intensity.
Texas seems
Yeah.
to be the thickest, followed by
Mm.
this,
California.
right? But again,
Yeah.
some people in your team may not really understand what's going on. They want to see the money. Remember, we are talking to salespeople. They are
Mm.
interested in the money. They want to see their target, if they have been able to cover it or not. So for you to show them their target, all we need to do is do what? Drag your total to what? Labels. Drag it to labels. Now they can see the money. This is what all of them want to see now. But we want to format this map. Okay, we want to format this map. So let's go to labels, right
Mm-hmm.
click, or yeah, you can, let me see if right click will work here. Okay, right click will not work. So just click on label and make sure you can increase the font and you can, play around all of these. You can see, you want to see all. If you want to see only the maximum or the minimum,
Yeah.
so can you see it now? Let's see. What is the
Mm-hmm.
maximum? Texas. What's the minimum?
Mm-hmm.
Right here. Can you see that?
Yes,
So
sir.
only the maximum and the minimum sales for this country is showing. If you want to see all, come here and click on all.
Oh.
All of them would show. Did you people know about this? Those that learn Tableau. I hope you guys
No.
are.
I
Ah,
will say no because I did research on my own.
oh, okay, nice. So for the font, you can come over here. Let's say you want to maybe put 10. I think that font is okay, but let's just put bold. Perfect. So you
Mm-hmm.
can bold it. Then let's go to color. Okay. Let's click on the color and then click on edit colors. I want to change my colors to, let's say, what will I change? Temperature diversion. And then I click on
Okay.
okay. All right, this is perfect. This is okay now. This is bolder and more beautiful, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
It is.
So let's make this a little bit more interesting. Let's go to the map, our map menu, the file menu, click on map. Then let's choose any of these formats. Now, if you want to see your map as if it should be on satellite, like from space, this is how it will look like.
So nice.
So this is how they can locate you. They can locate your. You can actually zoom in to see things for yourself. If you zoom in, you can see an entire state. Now in
Mm-hmm.
Power BI and in other map features, if I zoom in, I will be able to see the location of all of the stores in Texas. It's very possible. So that if there's a particular manager that is not doing well, all you need to do is zoom into that manager's state, look at the many stores. You'll be asking yourself, what is wrong with this person? This store, Texas, is generating $15 million in sales, and Texas have only 3 stores, and your state have up to 20 stores, and you are generating only $1 million. And then the manager will be like, but how did you know? Just laugh. Tell them I employed a data analyst. Guys, are we still together here?
Yes,
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 sir.
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 Yeah,
So
yes,
that
sir.
is,
But some of us are not following, and there are a lot of comments on YouTube, sir.
Yeah, people are complaining that they are lost.
okay.
Too.
Please read the questions for me. Read the questions. Let me go back.
Uh,
Thank God. Thank God says, please, sir, I'm not following. Israel said, my network is acting up, buffering.
Okay,
Jane said she
network
has a
problem is
question.
not.
Mine is
Emeka
showing.
Emeka Enechi said, David, I've not followed this whole bit since we opened Tableau.
And Jane said, mine is not showing everything on the labels.
Okay, if you ask any of these questions, please drop a comment to let me know that you are still in class. If you ask any of these questions, drop a comment that you're still in class, and then so that your question will be, Emeka, I need a specific question. I need a specific question. Or do you guys think I should just run through the whole thing from beginning again? I'll be fast. Because
You can so
Maybe.
that they can assimilate, sir.
Yes, sir,
if you
please.
fail,
Just from the importing of the data.
Those that are eating chicken, better listen. It's not if you come back from kitchen, you start asking
Mr.
us
G is
questions.
canvassing from
Em-
importing of the data.
Emeka is not here again.
So take
Who
everybody
else?
through. Let's see.
Mr. David,
He
please,
is,
the
he
paper
is.
is recorded.
Emeka is here. I don't even
Okay,
understand how
so
almost everybody in the group is saying they can download the CSV file again. And I'm asking
to
the few
download
that
CSV
said they
file, you
have the
have to
issue.
extract the file first.
Okay, is
Extract
it
the
supposed to
file.
be
He has
extracted?
no. This person, Mr. Trish has already extracted it. He pastes it.
Oh,
All
you
you need to
see,
just click on it and it will be downloading. Except you don't have data. It's 79 MB. So that's it.
you see
83.
now.
It's
They didn't
83
even ask them
MB.
to go and extract, and they are all
Okay.
crying. I
They
thought
did
it
not
was just few
extract.
Okay,
persons. It's only
guys.
for
Oh,
me to be
please
seen.
let's pay attention now. Let me start again. Okay,
Okay,
let me start again.
I
no
know
email
password.
Uh,
again, please. Everybody ask a
I'm
friend to
going
send it
to
to you. No emails.
I'm going to you know what? Let me go back to my home page. Now we want to get our data. Please confirm if we are still together. Those who ask the question,
Yes, sir.
should we are we so that file
We're
I
Yes,
together,
sir.
sent
sir.
to you people. Good. That file I sent to you people is called a text file. We confirm that, right? So go to your
Mm-hmm.
home page. To connect to your data, click on text file. When you click on text file, the data I sent to you is called Tableau Sales Raw Data Dial Techies. When you click on it, then you click on open.
Miss-
Have you done
Mr.
that?
David. Mr. David.
Yes.
Okay, please,
What's
before
it?
you click, tell them about this all files, something that is showing. Some of their own might not be showing all files because somebody said he has downloaded but can't see it. so they will know
That's
that.
see, the person need to copy it and paste it where it to be visible. Else you go to your download and you see it there.
No,
You need to paste
like
it
this
either in
all
your
files
desktop.
now. If it's not showing all files, you might not be able to see it. It might be showing maybe a particular type of file, like
Please
XLS, maybe Excel.
open here.
Okay, okay.
Look at it
Exactly.
now. All text files. Okay. Please, all text files. Make sure you choose this so that all the text files that you have in Excel would open. Is that clear?
Very good.
Good. Open all text files. I'm not going to click open because I already have it. Have everybody gotten to this point?
Mm-hmm.
Then click on open. All right, click on open. Now, when you click on open, please, when you click on open, you are going to come to this point. Have they done it?
Muna they talk. Oh, those that asked us to go back.
Have they done
Yes,
it?
sir. We have done it. We have done it, sir.
Okay.
I'm saying yes on the group on the live chat. They are saying yes.
Good, good, good. So I'm going to start again. I want to. Why is this thing showing me? Okay, I didn't save that work, so I have to do it again.
Okay,
So click
better.
on this, click on open, click on Tableau. Everybody got this. Click on open. So this is where it will take you to. We already did this. Please ask them if they have gotten to this point. They will see this. When
Have you
once they
gotten
click
to
on
this
open,
point?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
yes, good. Now, when you see this, I already have my revenue by state. So I'm going to open a new sheet now, a new worksheet. All of this, just like in your Excel now, you have sheet one, sheet two, sheet three. So click on the new worksheet, and
Yes, sir.
then you are
Okay.
going
This
to
is where I
see
was
your
confused before. Okay.
exactly. Have you seen it
Mm.
now?
Yes,
So you
sir.
can
I've
see
seen it now.
it's saying sheet two. Good. So
Mm.
these are all what? Dimensions and measures. And what
Measures,
did we say dimensions are? Dimensions
string
and
values,
measures.
That's strings.
Exactly.
String
Let me
values.
show you guys
dimensions.
again.
Very cool.
Dimension is what? String value. And measure
String
is
value.
what? Numerical value. String
Numerical
value is
value
text A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Numerical values is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on.
number.
So if you look at your data set, you are going to see that that entire table um, are going to see that this entire table is filled with what? ABC. Can you see ABC?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good. All the numbers, all the ABC are what? They are called dimensions, and all of these are called measures. Can see them here. Measure
Measures,
names. And measures mean what? Means
Number.
numbers.
Number.
Good.
numerical value.
So follow, please, please, please follow. Any chicken person in
Yes,
the
sir.
public now? Is
No,
everybody
sir.
No, sir.
here? Uh-huh.
No, sir. Chicken don't finish.
Because it be like I always don't like
Oh my God,
teaching
no.
by this time. I don't like teaching by this time because some people will be doing some funny things. Somebody can be scratching somebody's back when they are supposed to be in
Exactly.
class. Huh? They know that they are not supposed to invite to their apartment during class time, but they will
I
still go
don't know.
ahead. Somebody is doing something and you are in class. Please pay attention. Tell the person to wait in 15 minutes or less. Class is over. If people will continue. We class nine.
This is
Eh?
funding wearing man now. Make them catch their sub.
Yes, catch it. I've caught it.
Can we continue now?
Yes, sir.
Right on,
Right now.
Yes, sir.
Pastor.
Is everybody in class now?
Yeah, me
Yes,
and
we
my
are.
friend.
Yes.
Uh-huh. So let me quickly do this. So now we know dimension and measures. We know the differences. The next thing we need to do now is we need to remember, the first thing we want to do is we want to, let me rename it. You can see sheet 2. What are we looking for? We want to always make sure that you put the name of what you want to do one after the
Revenue per
other.
state.
So the first thing we want to do is to look for the revenue per state. How much is each of the state making? So you click on revenue by state. I'm going to rename it so that you can see it almost immediately. So you have revenue by state. Click enter. It says already existing. So okay, let me say revenue by state number 1. But your own should be revenue by state. You know, go.
Okay.
So now that we have it, the first thing we want to do is we want to look for states. Where is state located? Look for states. When you see state, there it is. Click on it. Drag. Click on it. This the way your mother used to drag your ear. Click on it, drag it, then drop it under. You see rows and columns, eh? Drop this state
Yes, sir.
under rows.
Rose.
Now see automatically it will come up in rows. Everybody, have you gotten it to this point?
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
sir.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Good.
sir.
Now the next thing is, because we are looking for revenue and we all agree that revenue is represented by the word total. And total, is it a string value or a numerical value?
Numerical
It's
value.
Total, a numerical value.
Numerical, good. So you take the numerical value, which is your total, drag it, take it up, drop it under columns. And as you see, the moment it leaves this place and moves over to column, you see something like sum appears in front. Can you see that?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
And then you can now see your
Some of
bar
each
chart,
country or
the
state.
sum revenue of each of the states.
Mm-hmm.
Does everyone understand to this point?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good. But we say that because we are talking to salespeople, because we are talking to who? Salespeople, and salespeople are interested in target, how much have they been able to make, and so on and so forth. We need to
You
be
want
able
to see
to
values.
analyze their audience and make sure that they see their
Sir,
sales.
someone asked a question.
What's the question?
Miracle said, how can we be able to know if dimension is supposed to be in column or row?
Okay, sometimes it doesn't matter. At other times it does. For instance, I can decide to take my sum, take it here, and then take my state up there. Can you see the difference?
You change the
Yes,
type
sir.
of chart from bar to
Exactly.
column.
The other charge was the other way, and this one is this other way. So it
Column.
doesn't matter. The
Fair
most
enough.
important thing is that you must always use a dimension against a measure.
Measure.
Most
Okay.
of the time,
Okay.
it has to
Okay.
be dimension and measure.
Okay.
Sales and states, sales and something. Because we are showing people now, it has to be dimension and
Yes.
measure. Are
Yes,
you
sir.
following me?
Yes,
Clear, sir.
sir.
You can
Good. So
have
I'm
state
going
and
to
email address.
exactly.
Mm.
Exactly. Should we continue?
Yes, sir.
Continue, sir.
Right down.
So I say for you to now see, we want to see if you hover your mouse around any of these. They don't they call them, oh, who be that for my class?
Senator.
Hey,
Senator, mute. I've muted him.
Okay.
Senator, is a person coming?
I
So
don't, Mr.
if you
David.
hover your mouse,
After
if you
claiming,
hover your mouse around every of this, you will still see the number, right? You see it. But we want to see the sales written on each of these bar charts. So how do we do that? Take your cursor. If you take your cursor, drag this total down to label. What happened? It has been disrupted.
you
That's
say
not
we
what
should
we
click
want.
control
So what do we want? Click Control on your laptop, press it, and then drag this to label.
label.
Viola. You can now see the amount that each of the states was able to generate is now showing. Please ask them in the comment section. Is this one clear now? Before I proceed,
Your comment section. Who is
Very,
lost?
very
You
clear
know,
up
as
to
we don't
now.
use lost
it's
as
clear.
an
Good.
analyst.
Now,
Tell us
now,
your problem exactly.
if
So we
these
know to
people are
solve
still
it.
lost by now, they'll have to listen to the recording because I need to really proceed. I have less than
Exactly.
5 minutes, and you people have delayed too. So, and we have to continue, right? Go to show me
Yes, sir.
because we need to change this. We need to change this to a state. To look for this map, click on it. It's going to automatically turn to a US map because now we now know that the states that we were referring to is in the US. If the data set is in Nigeria, when once you click on this, it will turn to that particular state as long as it was properly placed in their database. So we want to increase, you can increase the zoom, click on this arrow, click on this star, so that you'll be able to drag your map. You can see the star is appearing now. Be able to drag your map. I want to reduce the zoom. Good. No, it's too small. Yeah, this is okay. And then I
Mm-hmm.
want to drag. So you can see that
Then,
the colors are different. The thicker the color, the more amount the state was able to make. But
Mr. David,
sometimes this
close that this thing up so we'll see it. I guess.
close what?
These visuals that are showing us. I think if you close it, we'll see it by the
Oh,
right
okay.
hand side.
By the right hand side. This one.
Oh, no, no, no. The place where you will have different types of
Okay,
charts.
okay, 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 okay. Okay.
Yes, this is it.
Yeah.
It's now
So you
showing.
can see it now.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. So you can now see all of these charts. The thicker the color, the thicker or the more the state made.
Intensity.
So now
Yes.
we are not okay with this. We still want to see the labels. So how do we do it? We simply do what? Carry our
Control.
total,
Drag to
drag it,
label.
drop it on label. The
Label.
numbers will now show. Everybody, do you understand it to this point now?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Please,
Yes,
they
sir.
should.
But
I
so
need
is there a
comments.
setting I need to adjust? Because the map is not showing up on mine. I don't know whether I need to enable
Yeah, if
something
it's
or else
not
it will.
showing, look at this. Look at these features. Can you see these features?
Yes, sir.
Good. Now open them. This is for zoom in. This is for zoom out. This is for zoom in. Maximize, minimize. Then you can use this star you see here. Click on it. Then come to the body of your map, and then you should be able to adjust the map. Then you should be able to see it. But if you have not seen the map at all, it means that you did not click
Hmm.
on the map here. You need to
I
go to
did. I clicked on it.
show me, click on the map, then it should show.
Mr.
Okay,
David,
let me try
I think
that.
there's a process I skipped though.
I don't know if
You say
I
what?
don't know if this one is like Power BI where you have to like on your map somewhere. Okay, Mr. David, just continue. If we find that, we can walk them through later.
Yeah.
I think there's this process I skipped. That was where we were dragging the state to on label. No, no, the sum total to label.
No, no, no. We've not skipped it.
Okay. No, no, no. From my end, I didn't really get that. I'm getting another result.
Okay,
I click the
okay.
map icon, but it remain black and white.
I don't know what you people did though. You know what people did.
The same thing with mine. I click the map
Oh my
icon,
God.
but it's just black and white. I don't know if I need to enable location
That's so
to
funny.
Tableau or something.
Let me undo everything I did. Let me just undo everything I did.
What
This
you
is
did
where
is
we were.
clear. It's just
Wait,
what you
is
did
it
is clear.
This
is
It's
is
it
just
where
that
we
Tableau
were.
for public
we
that
are
you
not
put
getting the same
downloaded?
result.
People that are having
No,
issues. Is it
Tableau
Tableau for
desktop.
public?
Tableau desktop.
How do I even undo everything first to start with? Because
Undo Control Z now. Control Z.
Control Z.
Control.
Control Z.
So
or
what you
you
did
come
is
here.
clear. I don't
Tableau
know what you
Come
did.
here, you
public.
see
The
the
map is
back
not also
arrow. You
showing.
click on
Somebody
the back
said.
arrow.
Senator.
Is there anybody that is
Ma,
confused? Anyone that is confused?
Senator, it's
I'm
me that
here.
is calling you. Please help us look up to Google and see if there's anywhere we need to like automate our map for people that just downloaded their tablet newly. I guess there's something they need to do. Since like three persons have
If
said it
those who
now.
are having issues are probably using Tableau Public. I told you guys some
Ah,
features may not work in Tableau Public.
I'm using
So you
desktop,
may
so not
need,
public.
yeah, if
The
it's
14-day
desktop,
trial.
then it should work. Mm. So
if you are
can we
using
continue,
desktop, it
please?
ought to appear just as Mr. Davis' own appeared now.
Yes. Can we continue?
Yes, sir.
So this is where I stopped. I'm starting again. I've just clicked my control, drag it, drop on label. We did this. Everybody understood this, right? And then the next thing I did was what? I go to show me, and then I click on my map because I want to see the map, right? This is how it now appeared. So if your own appeared black and white, don't worry. We are still going to change the colors. So I'm going to zoom in, and then I'm going to, okay, I need to click this to be able to drag. Now drag it here. Now I want to see the numbers on my map, not just when I hover it around. I'm going to drag my total down to label.
To
Now I
label.
can see the numbers. Okay. Now I can see the
Mm-hmm.
numbers. And I want to click, I want to make those numbers to be bold. So I'm going to click on label, and then I'm going to click on the font, click on the drop down, then click on bold. Okay, now the numbers are bold. Can you see that? Now, if I want
Mm-hmm.
to see
Yes.
only the maximum and the minimum sales, which state gave me the maximum and which state gave me the minimum? Assuming the meeting you're having with your stakeholders, you want to sack somebody, all you need to do is just click on max and min. Now you can see only Texas and only Rhode Island is showing.
Mm-hmm.
Rhode Island, you could say, you guys are not making a lot of money. We want to close down. Can you
Yep.
see that now? So that is
Mm-hmm.
how it works now. But you want to see all, just click on all. So that is all.
Oh.
That is all for formatting. Now for colors, come to color here. This is the Mac. This thing here is called the Max pane. Click on colors. Click on edits. Then you can edit any of your colors here. The one I choose was temperature diverging. Then I click on OK. See the colors change. Can you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Please ask them if they understood to this point.
Okay, Omuna
Okay,
talk.
I'm gonna be
do you
like, so
understand all to this
what
point?
happened again?
For those having
Say what?
issues of downloading, this is your solution. Nobody will send you anything unless you ask your friends in the group. I had wanted the
Okay.
virtual
So
assistant to
now
send it, but it's
let's
becoming so
proceed, shall
much.
we?
Okay. Yes, yes.
Then we go to our map. I was showing you guys the possibility of having what? A satellite, so that you can locate everybody where they are. So this is a satellite map. Can you see it now? So this is how it
Mm-hmm.
appears on. If you want to decrease, you see, this is it. This is how it looks on the satellite. So you have to wait. The satellite will now connect, and you can now zoom in, zoom in, zoom in, zoom in, zoom in. Then you see
How did
everything.
you do the
Now
satellite,
let's.
sir?
What if we want to see?
Click
Go
on
to the
map.
map menu. Okay, background maps.
Click on map and outdoor.
Choose satellite. So let's say we
Okay.
want to click on outdoor. Let's say we want to click on outdoor. You see the changes now.
This is
See
simple,
the
not
changes.
too complicated.
Let's
Yes.
say we want to click on. Let's say we want to click on dark, or let's say streets. So if you zoom in, actually, you can see the names of all the streets. If you zoom in properly, can you see the names of the streets? Anybody?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yes.
can see Gillette, Rapid City, Torrington. So now we can see
Then
South, Grand Island. So
Lincoln.
that is what this does.
Minneapolis.
So for those of you that will be saying, FBI, FBI, how did they know where I was staying? With your IP address, all those movies you used to watch, they can trace your IP address, to trace your location. They just log in into the satellite, log in into the street, they don't catch you. And then if you check on normal and check on dark, you'll be able to have all of this. So you can even see the Ontario British Columbia. This is even Canada showing right here.
Canada.
Everybody, do you understand to this point now?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
sir.
Good. So that is it. Now, the last thing I want to do today, I'm trying to see if I can delete this one. Good. Because I don't want to have too many sheets. I want to change this to streets. So now, the second thing we want to do, we want to build another dashboard. Let's look at this. This is the last chat for today's class. I'm so happy to see you guys are still here. It gives me the momentum to continue what I'm doing. So, but this is the last chat for today. I have number two. We want to another objective we want to look at. We want to see the revenue based on month of the year. Revenue based on the month of the year. So, so let's open another sheet. Are we together, guys?
Yes, Mr.
Yes, we
Dave.
are.
So click on months. Let's look for months. Let's look for months. We're looking for, let's rename our sheet first so that we follow what is going on. Revenue
By month.
by what? Months
Month.
of the year. Click
Yeah.
enter. So it's written there. So who can tell me where month is? Where is it located? Where is it located? Is there anything
Up,
like
On
you
month?
look at
dimension.
it.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah. Just go down.
you
Scroll
just
down.
passed it
Scroll down.
a little bit.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Month. Yeah.
There is it. Good. So we're going to drag our months. Okay.
Two rows.
Drag it. But wait a minute. Let me see something. Let me see if the month is okay. Okay, there's a problem. Who can tell me what the problem is? Who can tell me what the
Is it
problem
that
is?
month is under ABC instead
Who
of
is this person? Who is this person?
That's P.
normally now?
The piece, the piece. So you see that you need to be very wise at all. As a data analyst, people who don't know how this thing works now, they'll be like, months. But when we are mentioning months, like it's not supposed to be ABC. We are not working with January, February, March in this case. We want to see 1, 2, 3. It has to be dimension or measures. It has to be
Date.
what? Measures. So what are we going to do? We want to change the format. So click on the drop down and let's see if we can change the format.
Yes, it's possible.
Change
See.
data
Convert,
type.
change data
Change
type.
data
Yes,
type. Change data type.
Where,
yes.
where,
No,
where?
up.
Change data
Change,
type.
yeah.
Yes.
Exactly. Exactly. So you see
So
string. So you
dates.
need to give
Okay.
date. Good.
But there's dates. Let's choose date and see.
Exactly. Can you see it has
Good.
changed? The icon have
To
changed. Can you see
calendar.
that? The
Yeah.
calendar. Good. So now that we've done that, you can now drag your month, drag it to this time around. I want to drag it to columns. Viola. So you can now see the month. But there's a problem. It's not complete. We are
Anywhere.
looking at revenue. So what is the next thing we are going to be looking at for revenue? Total. Take your
Drag
total.
to
Where are we going to
rows.
put it? To rows. Good.
Rows. Let's see what happens.
But this charts, the chart no pure. There's something we need
Oh,
to do. Okay?
Mm,
It just is
it's
it's a
under.
straight line.
We have. Okay.
So
Yes. I
you
don't
can
know
see
if we
this one is
can
now.
dissect that
If we can do
month.
what?
Like the way we brought out. Mm, okay. Just go ahead, Mr. David. I don't know.
So we have year
It's
and
like
months. If you see there is a
mm-hmm.
plus sign in front of it, it means that you can still
Dates.
expand it. So
Exactly.
if we click on it, it's going to show quarter month. If we click on that
Exactly.
quarter month, it's going to show what months. You see now we
Yeah.
have quarter one, quarter two,
Very
quarter
good.
three, and quarter four.
Yeah.
But this is not what I want to see. I want to improve on this visual. And for me to
And
improve on this visual, what am I going to do? I want to remove,
Quarter.
can we see here?
Yes,
yes.
sir.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
yes, yes.
Quarter.
I want to see the month. You can see here, the month is
Mm.
showing under, and then the year is showing at the top. But what if I want to
Mm-hmm.
see the month and the year together without all these discrepancies and confusion? So what am I going to do? I'm going to remove this quarter,
Quarter.
drag it out. This is how you remove things. Going to remove the quarter, okay, and then
Yes,
I'm going to remove
months.
the year.
Yeah.
Good. Now I have only the months, but
You
I need
want
to
to
still
see,
work on this. I need to still work on this.
you
So
want
I'm going
to
to
see the
click
dates
on
too.
yes. I need to click on the drop down here, and I'm going to click on months. Can you see this?
Yes.
And
Mm-hmm.
that month is now showing me the month and year. Can you see the difference? This is only showing
Mm-hmm.
months, or this one is now
Mm-hmm.
going to show me months and year. So
Yeah.
this
Yes.
is the one
Mm-hmm.
I am going to choose. I want to see every single month. Can you see the difference now? I can now see
Yeah.
October, December, February, April in that order. Let me close this.
Mm-hmm.
Can you see the difference between what we did the first time, what we did the second time, and what we are doing now?
Mm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Yeah.
But again, I want to see every single month. So what am I going to do? I want to see every single month displayed. I'm going to open this. Let me see. I'm looking for. There's a function I'm looking for. There's something I'm looking for.
Is it dates?
Okay,
Is
I've
it
seen
date?
it. Discrete. Discrete. Look at it.
Okay.
Click on discrete. Now with this, you'll be able to see. Let's click on it. Can you see that? It's now
Yeah.
showing. This. Let me undo so you see the difference.
Mm,
Now we have October, we have December, we have February. But if you
mm-hmm.
move down, if you move you can see there's November somewhere, but the November
The
was not showing.
points.
Can you see
It
that?
was
Mm,
between
It was
October and
Yeah.
November,
November.
but it's not showing. Let's go up. 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 Okay. There's a November. There's a December now. Let's go
December.
down.
Mm.
Let's go down. And let's go down. 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 Let's go. There's a January. Can you see that?
Yep.
There's
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
a
sir.
yes.
January. There's a January before what? A February. Let's
February.
keep going. But you see, there's only February and April. But which
April.
month was? Let's go down. February. There's a March, but March was not showing. Can you see that,
Yep.
guys?
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
So how do we want to see all the states, all the months showing?
Month.
So we are going to open our drop down, and then we are going to go click on discrete.
This
Discrete.
Now you can now see October, November, December, January, February, March. Can you see the difference?
So, okay.
Now we want to
Let's
do
see.
our label as usual. We want to do our label as usual. So we're going to drag our total to label. So and then we want, let me say I want to change the color. Let's say I click on more colors. See, I want to click on this. I don't know what that is. Only God know. But again, like I told you guys, you remember yesterday we talked about that code.
Yes.
Do you remember when we talked about the
Yes, sir.
Yes,
color
the
For
code?
share
color
code.
code.
For share code.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
So this is where you put it. If you are working with a particular company and their color is blue or
Mm-hmm.
brown, fuchsia purple,
Cockroach
all
brown.
those sexy color names, eh? And as a
Mm-hmm.
man or as a woman, you don't know purple blue, you don't know purple white, you don't know dangerous red, you don't know all those ones.
We don't
Just
know
go
how to do
to
it.
Google. Just go to Google, and type the name of that color and say
Okay,
fuchsia
Mr. David,
purple.
let me give you the code of the fascia purple. Let's put it and
Okay, yeah,
see.
call me, call it for me, call it for me.
Okay.
Fuchsia purple code
204.
two
Mm-hmm.
zero four.
Mm-hmm. Comma. Is it
Wait a minute.
applicable?
Two.
All right.
No, it's not. I have to put hash. Two
Okay,
is
is it the
not
one
showing here.
that has a hashtag in
Oh,
front?
yes, there's a code. It's supposed to be a
CC
code.
Supposed to be CC
hashtag
something.
CC
That's yesterday. Oh, that for share now. Is it not for share they're talking about?
Social purple.
For
Okay,
share.
this is it. Hashtag CC
Three something.
397B.
Hashtag
397B. Hashtag CC
CC. Uh-huh. Three
CC
397B.
nine
397B.
Seven.
7
397B.
7B. Can you see that?
B.
Mm,
The
Yes, here we
color just
go.
show
Mm-hmm.
automatically. So when we are done, we click on what? Okay.
okay.
Can you say now? Now we have our first share. I don't need to know color. Just give me the code and Tableau will give me the colors.
Yes, so
So there's another thing we need to do before we end this class is we need to, you see all these grid lines. You know grid lines now, all the lines you are
Mm-hmm.
seeing here. We want to let go of them. So how do we let go of them? Who can tell me?
Remove grid now.
Eh.
To remove, no before mouth. Show me.
Remove grid now.
Show me. Where I want go remove them. Oh yeah, Tableau, remove grid. Let's see if it will obey
Mm-hmm.
us. He's not responding. So it is us that need to remove the grid. One will tell me, how do I remove the lines, all these grid lines, these straight lines now?
Eh,
How do we remove it?
should I walk you through it?
Yes.
what is that? What is that?
I'm coming. Now, please, I don't know it.
Wait, is it what? Mr. David, what do you want to
Remove
Also,
remove?
grid lines.
Okay,
He
grid
grid
wants to
lines.
lines.
remove grid lines. Yeah.
In Excel, we just right click and delete
So
grid
right
lines.
click.
Yes.
If you right click, you would see some of these options. This is not really what we want. We're looking for the option called formatting option. So
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
we're going to click on analytics
Analytics.
and look for it. Is it there?
No.
It didn't
It's
they?
not there.
Format.
Click
But
on
there's a
data.
format
It's
menu.
not there. Now we click on this.
It's
Is
not
it there? It's
there.
not there.
No.
Click on this. It's not there. So what do we do? Click on format. And what do we want to do?
Grid
Want
lines.
to
Click
remove grid
offline.
lines. This one that
So
lines
we
is
click
showing.
on
What
what?
lines is that? Lines.
I don't know the
Yeah.
line. This is not the visual lines.
Mr. David, can you right click on the line itself? Let's see if anything is going to happen.
It's not showing
Let's
any
right
sign
click.
that you need to do anything there. Trend line.
Format,
I love
Format,
format,
when I
Okay.
love
format, format,
format.
format.
Can you check
There's
I
format
love
there.
roughly?
when I love when I play with you people and you people find yourself by yourself.
Of course, it's good.
Can you check drop lines?
Because this is where I clicked initially, and when you right click on anywhere, the
Mm-hmm.
Tableau would feel okay. Maybe you want to take an action on that particular spot, so it's not
Mm-hmm.
going to go and affect your action anywhere else. But when you
Mm-hmm.
click on where you want the action to take place, then it will
Mm-hmm.
bring up the futures or the actions that can be taking place on that particular chart. So you click on format and a pane is going to show here. So you make sure you click on what? On your lines.
Lines.
This is lines.
Mm,
And then what do you do? Click on grid lines. Make sure it is on none.
Grid
no,
lines,
And then
none. Very good.
you can see they are
clear.
gone.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to see
Yeah.
the grid lines, those of you that love grid lines like 5 and 6, you can choose any of these, put your color.
Mm,
Can you see it has appeared? Can see the
Yeah.
grid
mm-hmm.
lines. If you want to
I, wa-
put yellow,
I
you can
wanted to
see. If
say
you
this
want
thing
them to be,
before.
Mm,
you want them to
You
be
keep
thick,
mm,
you
your
can see.
wanted to yourself, sir.
This is looking ugly. We don't want all this. So just click on
mm.
We
what?
don't
None.
want
We don't
No,
want
none.
to see
We are
them.
not UI
it
US
looks more
designers. We are data analysts.
Uh,
Okay,
okay.
guys. From the charts, which day are we meeting next during the week?
Friday.
Friday. Thank God it's
Okay.
Friday.
Friday now danger period though. Some of you now will forget class.
No.
There will be no sit at home in my place, so Friday is fine for me.
Mm,
That's
All
how
right,
we know
guys.
the
So
serious ones.
on Friday we are going to be looking at our third tax, and that third tax is we want to look at revenue per each. And there's something I want to teach you guys how to import a calculated field. There are some charts that are not in Tableau, but how can we build our own charts? For instance, donut chart. If you look here, donut chart is not here. Can you see? We can only see
mm-hmm.
pie chart. There's no donut chart. So how can we make our value, our chart to appear like donut chart? So we are going to be meeting on Friday. Please come on time as usual. Let me save this. So we should be able to be done. If we meet on Friday, meet on Saturday, and meet on Sunday, we should be done with with all our tasks. There are about five of them. And if you guys are still very good students, I may give a bonus by doing another chart. But I'll be fast in doing the second chart because I don't want to be wasting time explaining. I'll just do some drag and drop, do some calculated fields, show you some coloring, some edits, and some other new things that I may not be able to cover with this other chart. Does that make sense?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
sir.
I have a
Mhm.
question, sir.
Yeah, question. I'm going to save
Sir, I want
this.
to ask you, when we call up this file, you said it's dirty, but I did not see anywhere we clean the file, just like we do in Power BI. We take it to Power Query and clean to bring what we want. But in this place now, we did not clean it. We just start working with it.
Don't worry.
So
The fact that we changed the month, they you remember the month, the ABC, that is data
yes,
cleaning
Yeah,
in itself.
I
most
know, but
of
are we not supposed to do
Uh-huh.
that before coming to this place?
No, that is the difference between Tableau and Power BI.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, your data
exactly.
cleaning takes place inside the body of your text. Now, the other, let me just
But if
remove
there
this.
are,
Tableau
I guess
sales.
maybe if there are some, okay, like creating of measures, like maybe you want to multiply something. I don't think it can be done here between two columns. So we can go ahead and do that in our Excel using maybe Power Query before bringing it into this place.
Before bringing it here, I know we were supposed
Yeah,
to do
so
that.
Yeah.
most of the time, if you have any data that is not clean, all right, and you want to do, for instance, if you want to add or subtract or calculate anything, why not do it on your SQL server? Tableau is a visualization software. It's for visual analysis. I thought I explained that clearly.
Yeah.
It's strictly for
Yes.
visual analysis. You can't do serious data cleaning in Power BI. You can't do data modeling the way you would do in Excel and Power BI in Tableau. Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Tableau is strictly for visual analysis. When you import any data into Tableau, Tableau pretends to use your data and begin to analyze it for you. Tableau analyzes visuals. It doesn't analyze the data. Do you see the difference?
Okay, sir.
Good. So if you want to analyze both your visuals and your data, Power BI is a place to go to. But if you have cleaned your data already, if somebody sends you a clean data on Excel, the best place to visualize it is in Tableau because the data is already clean. You can make a few changes there, add new measures in that case, calculated measures or calculated fields. That's what we call them in Tableau. Okay, and that's it. But if you want to, you are not so good in Microsoft Excel, but you are good in Power BI, you can clean your data in Power BI and also visualize. Tableau is, oh yeah, bring what you have done. Let me visualize it. Let me show you what you have done for me, clearly using the visuals. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
But if you go to your data source, you can see all of these other options. You can add a new data set to yours, to this particular the one we added here is called what? The Tableau sales raw data, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Good. You can add, if you come here, this is another one I open. You can add a new data source here. Okay. You can come here and open previous data sets that you've worked with. If you click on new union, maybe there is something that you need to connect with. That is where you create. But rarely do we go to, maybe in the course of the class, I will probably go through one of the things that could work out if you want to do any of these actions, if you want to take any of these actions. And with
All
that,
right.
ladies and gentlemen, see you on Friday. This is the longest I've spent in class with you, and
I'm
thank God
telling you.
we are not
Thank you,
Thank you
sir.
very
over.
much, sir, for
Thank you
your
very
time.
much,
You're the
sir.
best.
Mr. David, I have a question.
Yes, question.
When is the May cohort class ending, please?
Make cohort. Is the make cohort? Are you guys just starting the Tableau training?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Okay, after Tableau, then you should have Power BI. Are you in a hurry to finish?
No, 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 no.
Not
I just
now.
I was okay
Yeah,
with that.
after this
I just wanted to know.
after this tableau, if I'm not able to finish it this weekend, then I should be done maybe Saturday or so. um but in the next 1 week you should start your Power BI course. I'm not going to be the one
Sir,
teaching. This is the first time I'm
sir, when
teaching
is the
Tableau this year.
next Python class coming up, sir?
Python, we have started enrolling. I'm wondering why people have not
I
enrolled
think
for
very
it.
soon. Flyer is out.
Started enrolling. We have discount for our students, please.
There was no announcement to that too. Yeah, I didn't even know.
They should send it to our group so that we can link up
Yeah. We have
the flyer or
by I
something.
think I think the class is a very Glory is a computer scientist. She's very good. Even me, if I have issues on my
Yes.
code, she's the one I go to ask questions. It's very good. Please send the virtual assistant a message. She's going to send a flyer across to your group and every other group. Thanks for asking
Okay, sir.
that. I
Mr.
even
David,
forgot.
sorry that I cut you. I wanted to understand. So the progression is after this cohort on data analysis, the right thing to do with it to the Python class, right?
Yes, Python class.
Okay.
Yes, when you are done with your
It's like a
internship.
leverage. It's like a leverage. Some people are very good. I mean, they don't even need to be done with their internship. We've had students in the past because of the timing. Because by the time you are done with your internship, be you'll probably take a few weeks before the next Python class. So now that we are enrolling for the Python class, why not just join? The recording would be there. You have access to the trainer. So it's a matter of you giving yourself time frame. You could learn. It's a programming language better than SQL Server or an improved version, if I would say so. Some things you can't do, some things we can't do in SQL Server, you can do them in Python. For instance, the ATM machine some of you are using now. If you put the wrong password, what happens is either your card is ejected or you will see something written wrong password. Even on your phone, right? If you insert a wrong password in your Gmail, you see something like wrong pass. So those are all Python codes.
Yup.
So how do you learn it? You want to build applications, you want to build a website, you want to do payment system, work with a fintech company. You can't just use your SQL Server knowledge for that. So try to improve your knowledge, include on this. You can become a web designer. We have a web designer working with us. We can connect you with that guy. That guy don't chop our money, better money, no be small. So it's a matter of be
Mr.
be
David, please.
be the type of person, be the type of person that can say, I want to become a data analyst, and these are the skills I need, and make sure that you actually learn those skills. All right, guys. Bye.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Bye, sir. Have a good night.
Bye. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Why, Emmanuel?
Mr. Davis, can I end the broadcast? Senator, please wait. We are still on live.
Yes, you can. You can.